Nick, stop lying.
I ate some spicy feta before our wedding. That's why I was sweating so much.
Oh yeah, got it.
We know what it looks like when somebody is having a nervous breakdown. This was not spicy food. Please. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love is Blind, season 2, episode, I guess this is 12. It's like after the pods, after the blindness. Now I see. I don't know what the series is called, okay, but we're reviewing it. As always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So the episode Yes, I'm recording. So the episode starts with Deepti and Kyle coming out of the, what was it, like a supermarket or whatever? So they're trying to preface like, oh, could they be dating? Could they not be dating? I don't know. They also show Shayna and Shane, and it's like, oh, could they be dating? Could they not be dating? I don't know. But we start with the Shane storyline, and basically he says that after the wedding, even though things didn't go well for them in that moment, they had been in touch after for several months.
We've been re-engaged, unengaged, on, off, again, the whole time. It's all over the place. Me and Natalie's relationship over the past year changes as much as I change my underwear. She never wants to speak to me ever again, and I respect that.
I think everyone just needs to like heal.
Yeah.
Shane is just, If you're trying to reconnect with Natalie, because throughout this episode, the theme is that the door is still open for him, right? Why would you confide in Shayna when a big part of the issues that you had with Natalie was the fact that you were confiding in Shayna? At least in this case now, Shayna has a boyfriend, a Christian one at that. But still, if you really want to make amends with Natalie, you gotta cut Shayna off, like, for good. Danielle and Nick, who, as we know, are divorced, are talking about how amazing married life is.
Love you.
I feel so far removed from being single that I don't even think I know how to be single anymore.
You can plan something a year from now and know that it's gonna be with that person.
I didn't believe a word they said at the reunion. I don't believe a word they say now, okay? It always seemed performative for me. As soon as I saw this woman have a mental breakdown over Nick talking, you guys, talking to another woman through the window. She didn't even hear what the content of the conversation was. And she put herself in the closet and cried. I knew this was it was doomed. It was doomed from the beginning. Anyways, the incentive for everybody coming back together is Natalie's 30th birthday or something like that. So that's what they're doing for this season. Last season they did the anniversary or something like that. So yeah. Jared and Ayanna, also divorced, talk about the difficulties of marriage.
I prepared for this. Homie over here was like, yeah, magic marriage switch. Let's do this thing. Him being so extroverted, him loving to spend so much time with his friends, like it's all created issues.
This is why I respected their marriage a little bit more, because even though I didn't believe in it, if you were here, you know, and I caught some flack on that, but it's fine. Clearly I was onto something. I appreciate their honesty rather than saying like, oh, marriage life is absolutely amazing, all this stuff. Even at the reunion, they had said, no, it's tough. We have a therapist. We're working through some things. Like it's harder than you think. So I've always appreciated their honesty on not sugarcoating their situation. Problem is, if you've heard Ayanna recently talk about the divorce, she basically pinpoints the same things that were issues when they were on the damn show. So the guys meet up for drinks, and Shane is basically talking about the discourse between him and Natalie, and that ultimately what made it hard for them to truly reconnect was distance.
It was just hard because, again, I wasn't in Chicago. Yeah. So, like, I was only there for 2 days, you know, the week sometimes. Yeah. And that wasn't enough time to fix it and, like, go through the problems that we had. We had to be with each other more. Yeah. I would never I would just never say, like, I'm never getting back together with that girl. No. Yeah. Like, it's always going to be open.
I don't know. I'm still upset that we don't know what was said before the wedding when he had his blow up at her, and like it just seemed like it was so explosive. As soon as you saw the wedding start, you knew it was not going to come to fruition. I want to know what was said. It seemed like it was very damning, and Natalie may or may not have gotten over it, but I know I wouldn't get over something that was so big to make me want to stop the wedding. You know what I mean? Kyle says that he likes Deepti. They meet about 4 times a week or something like that. He likes her as a person, but he doesn't like the pressure. So because he knows she's looking for something serious, he doesn't want to then try for something serious, have things be a dumpster fire, and then now he's lost the friendship, right? Pressure is the theme of the table because Jarrett basically shares he was not ready to be a husband.
I was already working my 9 to 5, then I started doing security, then I started bartending. I was not a perfect person coming into this relationship. I knew that there were things that I had to change. Once I have 1 or 2 drinks and I just want to keep the party going. Am I working on those things that I struggle with? 100%.
Shock horror, you guys. Shock horror. Jarrett? An unserious husband? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? It's almost like we predicted it. Let me not say we, because some of you guys were Jarrett vigilantes, and I don't blame you. I root for love as well. But let's use our eyes. Yeah, let's use our eyes, open up our listening ears, and have some common sense. This man was not ready for marriage. We end up meeting Shayna's boyfriend, and it turns out that he's been in the picture for a long time.
It's interesting how God works because he brought him back into my life in his perfect timing.
We might make another trip to Greece.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Where we reunited last year, so.
And like the first question after like small talk, she asked me,
You guys are gonna die.
do you believe in Jesus Christ?
Yeah, that sounds about Shayna. Engagement?
I mean, she talks about it, but nah, I'm joking.
I don't know these people from Adam, okay? So everything I say about every single person on this screen is all my personal opinion / speculation / pessimism. So they present very well, but so do the other married couples on this reunion special type show situation. So I'm inclined to believe this ain't legit. But who am I? I don't know. If this is legit and she's known this person prior to the show, they have a real connection, a real friendship, I hope it works out. I just feel like she presents very well. That's all. On top of her presenting well, she claims that the beef between her and Natalie is absolutely squashed. There's no bad blood between them. And when she gets the invite to go to Natalie's party, she says, yeah, I'm going to be there. Now, shortly after that, we actually finally get to see Natalie. I wouldn't say that that's the case.
There's things that happened between her and Shane that like I wasn't comfortable with. And she was in a relationship with her boyfriend.
Was she dating Christoph?
Wait, what?
They had been sending flirtatious messages to each other for several months. Texting Shane that I'm a liar and manipulative and telling him to come after me at the reunion. If you are in a happy relationship and like you've put this behind you, why do that?
So all that time, Shayna was like, there's nothing between me and him. Nothing happened, blah, blah, blah. Girl, we didn't believe you then. We don't believe you now. We're probably not going to believe you as long as we see you, okay? The other girls arrive. Just before the girls arrive, Ayanna is sharing the struggles that she's having in her relationship. Again, things we all predicted.
It's clear he has a good heart. It's just like, he's immature. I thought it was his friends, but then I realized pretty quickly, like, no, it's Jarrett. It's like an overindulgence problem.
Yeah.
He's never been held accountable. God. And I don't think it helps that he works as a security guard at a fucking club.
I just want to have a little sidebar and talk about red flags for a moment, okay? Here's the thing with red flags. Just because you do this does not mean they go away, okay? So I don't know why Ayanna thought the things that she pinpointed as issues would just somehow resolve themselves if she just ignored them. The going out was an issue. His lack of boundaries was an issue. Even with his exes, I just know I wouldn't put up with that prior to actually getting married to this person unless I saw a change. In her defense, it is a very expedited process, right? So really, how could she gauge that things have changed? But girl, the fact that you're complaining about the same things that were present before the marriage, you should have just said no. The rest of the girls show up, and basically, Deep D is single, ready to mingle, but she only wants to mingle with Kyle. And Mallory is also single, ready to mingle, but she and Sal have this awkward energy at the birthday. So everybody's pulling up, right? Salvador, he's single, ready to mingle. He could do what he wants. So he brings his girlfriend.
Hey, good to see you. Mallory. Jesse. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Good. How are you? Good.
I didn't expect that.
I'm just feeling just a little anxious. Like I kind of just want to like hide in the corner and just be like, I can't handle any of this.
I'm sorry, but I know you guys didn't agree with me. I didn't believe in any of these relationships, and clearly I was right because I never saw it for them. I never did, truly. And I was sick of the singing too, so maybe that didn't really help the situation. But like, I didn't see it for them. So it's even shocking for me now that she's like, feels this great awkwardness. I'm like, were you really into Sal like that? Really? But hey, those are her feelings, so I'm not gonna judge her for them. You feel how you feel. I'm gonna go into the next episode probably like tomorrow, and then we'll finish it off hopefully Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday, because it's only 3 episodes. So as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.